A list of United States Arboretum websites, collections of trees. Chapter 1. U.S. Arboretum websites. Alfred B. Maclay Gardens State Park. FloridaStateParks.org/MaclayGardens/default.cfm. Tallahassee, Florida. Allaire Village. AlllyraVillage.org. Wall, New Jersey. Allerton Garden. ntbg.org/gardens/Allerton. Koloa, Hawaii. Appleford/Parsons Banks Arboretum. Villanova, Pennsylvania. The Arboretum at Fresno State. csufresno.edu/arboretum. Fresno, California. Arnold Arboretum of Harvard University. arboretum.harvard.edu. Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts. Atlanta History Center. atlantahistorycenter.com. Atlanta, Georgia. Avoca Museum and Historical Society. avocamuseum.org. Alta Vista, Virginia. Auberry Arboretum Association. auberry.org. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Bayard Cutting Arboretum. bayardcuttingarboretum.com. Great River, New York. Bayou Bend Collections and Gardens. mfah.org/visit/bayou-bend-collection-and-gardens. Houston, Texas. Berkshire Botanical Garden. berkshirebotanical.org. Stockbridge, Massachusetts. Blackberry Historical Farm Village. Fox Valley Park District.org. Aurora, Illinois. Bloedel Reserve. bloedelreserve.org. Bainbridge Island, Washington. Bowie State University Center for Natural Science, Mathematics, and Nursing. bowie-state.edu/about/admin-fin/office-of-facilities-management/capital-projects/nsmn-center. Bowie, Maryland. Boyce-Thompson Arboretum. arboretum.ag.arizona.edu/about_us.html. Superior, Arizona. Brazoria Historical Museum. brazoriahf.org. Brazoria, Texas. Brookside Gardens. brooksideGardens.org. Wheaton, Maryland. Campus Arboretum Association. Haverford, Pennsylvania. Cantigny Gardens and Museums. cantigny.org. Wheaton, Illinois. Carleen Bright Arboretum. Woodway, Texas. Chattahoochee Nature Center. chattanoogaCenter.org. Roswell, Georgia. Cherry Valley Coke Ovens and Arboretum. Leetonia, Ohio. Chihuahuan Desert Research Institute. cdri.org. Fort Davis, Texas. Clark Botanic Garden. North Hempstead, New York.gov/content/7354/7125/4697/default.aspx. Albertson, New York. Coover Arboretum. Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. Core Arboretum. as.wvu.edu/biology/facility/arboretum.html. Morgantown, West Virginia. Cox Arboretum and Gardens. coxarboretum.org. Dayton, Ohio. The Crosby Arboretum. crosbyarboretum.msstate.edu. Picayune, Mississippi. Sylvan Arboretum Association. sylvanassociation.org. Baltimore, Maryland. Davis Arboretum. arboretum.ucdavis.edu. Davis, California. Dawes Arboretum. dawesarb.org. Newark, Ohio. Edison and Ford Winter Estates. edisonfordwinterestates.org. Fort Myers, Florida. Edith J. Carrier Arboretum and Botanical Gardens at James Madison University. jmu.edu/arboretum. Harrisonburg, Virginia. Edward Dean Museum and Gardens. edward-deanmuseum.org. Cherry Valley, California. Fabian Villa Museum and Japanese Garden. ppfv.org/fabian.hdm. Geneva, Illinois. Fairmount Park Commission. fairmountpark.org. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Festival Institute. festivalhill.org. Round Top, Texas. Filoli. filoli.org. Woodside, California. Flamingo Gardens, Botanical Collection and Everglades Wildlife Sanctuary. flamingogardens.org. Davie, Florida. Fort Toulouse/Fort Jackson. ftoulousejackson.org. Wetumpka, Alabama. Frederick Meyer Gardens and Sculpture Park. meyergardens.org. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Fullerton Arboretum. arboretum.fullerton.edu. Fullerton, California. Genesee County Parks and Recreation Commission. geneseecountyparks.org. Flint, Michigan. George Landis Arboretum. landisarboretum.org. Esperance, New York. Gladys Porter Zoo. gpz.org. Brownsville, Texas. Grand Valley State University Arboretum. gvsu.edu/facilities-services/arboretum-40.htm. Allendale, Michigan. Happy Hollow Park and Zoo. hhpz.org. San Jose, California. Harriet Alexander Nature Center. cityofroseville.com. Roseville, Minnesota. Hayes Regional Arboretum. infocom.com/Hayes. Richmond, Indiana. Heritage Museums and Gardens. heritagemuseumsandgardens.org. Sandwich, Massachusetts. Highland Community College. Freeport, Illinois. Holden Arboretum. holdenarb.org. Kirtland, Ohio. Illinois Mennonite Historical and Genealogical Society. imhgs.org. Metamora, Illinois. InfoCenter Alabama, Inc. infocenteralabama.com. Helena, Alabama. J.C. Ralston Arboretum at NC State University. ncsu.edu/J.C. Ralston Arboretum. Raleigh, North Carolina. The Garden Club of Georgia, Inc. uga.edu/Garden Club. Athens, Georgia. The Cora Hartshorn Arboretum. hartshornarboretum.org. Short Hills, New Jersey. Jenkins Arboretum. Devon, Pennsylvania. Joseph Moore Museum of Natural History. earlham.edu/jmm. Richmond, Indiana. Kahanu Garden. ntbg.org/gardens/kahanu. Hana, Hawaii. Key West Tropical Forest and Botanical Garden. keywestbotanicalgarden.org. Key West, Florida. Clem Arboretum and Botanic Garden. clem.org. Rockford, Illinois. Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center. wildflower.org. Austin, Texas. Los Angeles County Arboretum Foundation. Arcadia, California. McCallum Moore Museum and Gardens. mmmg.org. Chase City, Virginia. Marist College Arboretum. Poughkeepsie, New York. Marshall Mayberry Arboretum. Ellensburg, Washington. Maymont. maymont.org. Richmond, Virginia. McBride Garden. ntbg.org/gardens/McBride. Koloa, Hawaii. McCrory Gardens. www.sdstate.edu/academics/College of Agriculture and Biological Sciences/Horticulture Forest Islands Cape Parks/McCrory Gardens. Brookings, South Dakota. Mill Mountain Zoological Park. mmzoo.org. Roanoke, Virginia. Milwaukee County Zoo. milwaukeezoo.org. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Minnesota Landscape Arboretum. arboretum.umn.edu. Chaska, Minnesota. Mobile Area Museum Association. mobileareamuseums.org. Mobile, Alabama. Monroe County Parks Arboretum. Rochester, New York. Morris Arboretum. business.services.upenn.edu/arboretum/index.html. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Morton Arboretum. mortonarb.org. Lisle, Illinois. Museum of Science and Industry. msichicago.org. Chicago, Illinois. National Zoological Park. nationalzoo.si.edu. Washington, District of Columbia. Native Plant Society of Texas. npsot.org. Round Rock, Texas. Northland Arboretum. Brainerd, Minnesota. Pioneers Museum. Imperial, California. Planting Fields Arboretum. plantingfields.org. Oyster Bay, New York. Red Butte Garden and Arboretum/Botanical Garden and Arboretum. redbuttegarden.org. Salt Lake City, Utah. Reeves Reed Arboretum. reeves-reedarboretum.org. Summit, New Jersey. Rhododendron Species Botanical Garden. rhodeygarden.org. Federal Way, Washington. Rhodey Ridge Arboretum Park. Bothell, Washington. Robert Ridgway's Bird Haven. Olney, Illinois. Roper Mountain Science Center. ropermountain.org. Greenville, South Carolina. Ruth Meer Museum. ruthmeer.org. Elkhart, Indiana. San Mateo Arboretum. sanmataoarboretum.org. San Mateo, California. Santee National Wildlife Refuge. fws.gov/santee. Somerton, South Carolina. Skittle Arboretum and Gardens. Elmore, Ohio. Scott Arboretum. Swarthmore, Pennsylvania. Surface Creek Valley Historical Society, Pioneer Town Museum. pioneertown.org. Cedar Edge, Colorado. The Pember Nature Preserve. pembermuseum.com. East Hebron, New York. South Seattle Community College Arboretum. southcttle.edu. Seattle, Washington. Spoon River College Arboretum. src.edu/pages/default.aspx. Canton, Illinois. Strawberry Bank Museum. strawberrybank.org. Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Stribing Arboretum of Golden Gate Park. San Francisco, California. Swiss Heritage Village and Museum. SwissHeritage.org. Bern, Indiana. Swiss Heritage Society, Inc. SwissHeritage.org. Bern, Indiana. Taylor Arboretum at Widener University. TaylorArboretum.org. Wallingford, Pennsylvania. Texas Discovery Gardens. TexasDiscoveryGardens.org. Dallas, Texas. The Daley Mansion and the Margaret Daley Memorial Arboretum. DaleyMansion.org. Hamilton, Montana. Tyler Arboretum. Media, Pennsylvania. UCI Arboretum. Irvine, California. UCSC Arboretum. www.ucsc.edu/arboretum. Santa Cruz, California. United States National Arboretum. usna.usda.gov. Washington, District of Columbia. University of Alabama Arboretum. arboretum.ua.edu/visit-us. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Virginia Living Museum. TheVLM.org. Newport News, Virginia. Washington Park Arboretum. departments.washington.edu/WPA. Seattle, Washington. Wilbur D. May Arboretum and Botanical Garden. Reno, Nevada. Vintertour Museum and Library. Vintertour.org. Vintertour, Delaware. Yakima Area Arboretum and Botanical Garden. Autrees.org. Yakima, Washington.